Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here, Mike Check, MICCCZECH, as in the Republic. Welcome back, one and all. Guess who is with me? Yes, she is back, and she is soon going to be a reward-winning producer.
Filmmaker.
Oh my god. Pita J. Welcome back, my dear friend Pita J.
Hey, quick question.
Go for it.
Do they have beer at this Korean place?
I certainly hope so. They have all types of stuff. Oh, soju. Have you ever tried soju?
Okay, I'm down.
All right. So, tell me, Pita J, since we last spoke on my very famous podcast, hashtag 360 stupid, what has been going on in your lovely life?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I've been traveling and talking to people all over the country. I went to Amsterdam, got to experience a little bit of that kind of weed.
Nice.
Went to Paris, got a chance to experience that kind of like colonization. Nice.
And you were really happy with that, right? Bread and food and bread and cheese?
You know, like I definitely think that Parisian and like European food is really good. It is really good. Mm-hmm. I'm not complaining. But I also think that as a Latina person, I think that we are very spoiled because, and it's not all about like being spicy. It's about like we just have a lot of flavors.
Yes.
And I think that European folks didn't have that.
Right.
There's just like, you know, it's like cheese, bread, pastas, all the lovely, wonderful things that I love. But at some point, I need a little bit of like of a punch.
And this was mainly in Paris.
I don't think I get a punch.
Yeah. What about in Amsterdam? Was it?
Amsterdam was
the food
weird.
Was. Imagine that. The drug capital of the world being weird.
Yeah, they were weird. They were really fucking obsessed with Argentinian food.
Oh, really?
You didn't see any of that?
I don't remember much of anything I've done there.
Okay, well, that's definitely a great experience. So there was a lot of Argentinian food in Amsterdam. Nice. And it's so funny because then we read... And then we met other people in Amsterdam, and they were like, do not go to the Argentinian restaurants.
Really?
They're fucking terrible.
Wow.
And they were.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. But, yeah, I mean,
so how long were you in El Europa?
I was there for 10 days.
10 days. Uh-huh. Very fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
What motivated you to go there?
You.
Oh.
Definitely you.
Pita.
That's why I think we have to have really good friends who are not from the same place, who are different people,
Absolutely.
who have different experiences. And I really want to go to Europe because you were like, you gotta go experience that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm really happy that I did. I mean, I know that I really love other countries. I think Europe, for me, was, and I am very much speaking as an immigrant who is a brown person, Latino person. So I have traveled, you know, most of like the Latino countries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Europe, that's why I wanted to be there. But I feel like Europe was really cool. Oh my God, the architecture. There's so much beauty really there to see.
Yeah.
But I wanted more, and I don't know if it's maybe, and you can correct me with this. I don't know if it was more me being so a tourist, but I wanted more culture.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get across before you guys left. That in ways to connect with the people more than the vibe, the touristy thing. Because the touristy thing for me, I mean, I love it. I've done the touristy thing, but for me, it's the people and being connected and hearing their life. And the thing I really love is being in their home, seeing how how they decorate their home and how the structure and that kind of stuff. Just I absolutely love. But it's hard. Because you had such limited time.
Yeah.
You know? So that was Europe. And then you come back and not even the next day, like almost in the same day, you had to fly off to Colorado because you're so famous.
Oh my God, no, I'm not famous.
And then you come back here and you find out, what's the news we just heard?
So yeah, I was in Colorado. I don't want to skip Colorado because Colorado is really great. There's a lot of really great experiences there. But
What's the great news we just heard?
yeah, that I'm gonna go get an award at the New York Independent Film Festival.
Damn, international.
At their gala, and they're at their international festival, which is really cool because there's gonna be people from all over the world there.
Absolutely. What's the award for?
Best director.
Oh my god.
I know, and you're gonna come with me, and that's gonna be really,
I am
really fun.
so down. Award-winning director Pita J. Wow, how's that feel?
Feels really good.
You put a lot of work into it.
I mean, I feel like
Like you got heard?
yeah, but I feel like, you know, like being the first out of a lot of people sometimes is really, really hard.
Yeah.
But it feels really good.
Nice. Wow. Where are you gonna put the trophy? Girl, I'm so happy. I'm going with you.
I know.
That's so exciting.
It's really exciting.
Aww.
But yeah, no, I think I'm really happy. I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be really nice to talk to so many different people about international films.
Nice.
I love talking about movies because I'm in the middle of making my next movie.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's really hard to get yourself out of like your last movie. You know, it kind of consumes you.
Right.
Just
because it was so passionate for you. It wasn't
yeah,
like...
it was. And I'm still talking about it. And
Yeah.
I will always talk about it. But
Right.
like at some point as an artist, you kind of want to move on. You
Yeah.
know? And it was really hard for me to move on. But I'm at this really good place now, and I want to make really cool shit. Like, I'm a documentarian, but I really want to start dabbling into different things in different mediums and, you know, sci-fi and like fiction. And I think that's going to be really fun, and it's going to challenge me into
That's an interesting move from you sexist, racist bigot to sci-fi, and wow, what a move. Good for you, Pita.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
So you're already working on something now?
I mean, I have a concept.
Okay. Have you done much of the writing yet, or?
Yeah, we did some writing on Monday.
Wow.
And that was really fucking cool. We went through like 17 different movies, really. And I was like, well, we can't afford to do that, but that's really fucking cool. But no, there's like really cool shit. I am so excited. I really want to talk about environment, and I really want to talk about how we're just fucking shit up every single day.
You've worked on the environment projects before.
Yeah.
You're still kind of working on those?
Yeah, I mean, I have a movie coming out on Friday about the environment.
No, I mean the legal end of things. You were working on a legislation and...
Yeah, I mean,
Damn, you're
yeah.
all over the place, girl.
Yeah, I mean, I dabble with everything that I can, but...
Good for you.
That's really important to me. I think that, you know, when we think about poor people and people that look like me, I think about, like, how are they getting affected?
Yeah.
And yes, we're getting affected by immigration and people are dying, but I also think that, like, people in the systems really try to fuck with us every single day by what is the quality of air that you get? What is the quality of water that you get? Like, you know what I mean? And
do you think they understand, though, when you say it the way you just did, which I totally understand, because I'm breathing the air. I want fresh air. Mm-hmm. But do you think the other people that aren't, they're not necessarily opposed to it? I don't think they just really understand it the way you're saying it. What?
Well, I'll tell you this. If I wanted to go to a park that's right in front of my house, I couldn't do that because the air quality is so fucking bad. So then I have to drive 30 minutes into a nicer area and then have my nephew and my niece play in that area.
Right.
That's like some equity equality shit, right? That there is literally a park in front of my house and I cannot go and I can't go do that there.
Right. But that doesn't, people can't connect with that, right? So what you just said, first of all, poor people can't connect with that because which poor person, first of all, can live across a park, right? It's richer people that live across the park. The richer people that live across the park, they're good. They don't care. They don't care and they don't see it, is what my point is. it's like you're trying to tell somebody who's literally choking from the smog in the air that, hey, you're choking from the smog in the air. And they're like, no, it's just blah, 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 blah.
So I think an example is that right now we're working on this campaign, and it's called Clean Buses for Healthy Niños, which is niños and English is kids. So clean right for kids. And the whole goal of it is that there's like all these fucking diesel buses, and they have to start these buses for like 30 minutes, and they're throwing out smog, right? And these buses really, they go kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
But guess where they have to do all that? They have to do that in my fucking neighborhood. They have to do that right in front of my house.
Yeah.
They have to do that right there, right?
Yeah.
So why can't you just take those buses somewhere else? Or why can't we just think about clean buses, right? Like, you have the technology to do that. Come on, motherfuckers. We're driving fucking cars that tell us and fucking like swerve into another fucking lane for me. You can't tell me you can't give me a fucking clean energy bus.
Well,
That's insane.
it's not that they can't do it. It's that they don't. How can you connect with somebody who doesn't see what is so plainly obvious?
Well,
to,
I
like,
think that to me, that is like, I think every person in that neighborhood would agree and be like, yeah, exactly. I breathe that fucking exhaust every day. But I'm not trying to connect with the person who breathes that exhaust every day. They're already connected to me. We already have the same story. I'm trying to connect that to federal legislation.
Right.
To be like, why the fuck is this keep happening in these neighborhoods? There is a pattern here.
Right.
And we're seeing the pattern. And here's the data. And here are the facts.
Right.
And this is how many people are dying. And this is how many people have asthma. And this is how many people can't breathe. And guess what? And all those people look like they're black and brown.
Right. So you're trying to convince the most elite, the most richest, the most
your governors,
powerful people,
your governors,
that the most poorest, the most deprived people are hurting.
Yeah, I'm talking about governors, I'm talking about senators, I'm talking about
the most richest, highest class people in our world, our government, to care for the most lowest class people in our society.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I went to Michigan.
That's a stretch.
I know, but everything I do is a stretch.
And you do it so well, that's why they give you an award.
But I went to Michigan, Motor City of the capital of the country, okay? I went there and I was on a panel and I talked to, so that means that I got a fucking stage to talk to, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
And I talked to a bunch of white people and nerds who are all about electrifying vehicles.
Right.
That was the whole thing about it. It was like, how do we electrify more vehicles to be more environmentally friendly, right? And my whole thing was just like, dude, I can't even afford one of these fucking cars that you're talking about. I
Right.
can't. So why the fuck am I here talking about electrifying vehicles? Like, electrify public transportation. Electrify school buses. That
Right.
is like what people do every fucking day. Electrify everything else to me that is not a fucking Tesla car. And I'm really into the Tesla car because, you know me, I'm a car person.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna
They're coming
fucking,
up with a truck. I'm gonna get one
that's
pretty
not
soon.
saving my life. Well, I cannot wait to ride it.
So here's the thing. So do you understand my point? You're talking to the most elite humans that we all pay.
Bro, I'm talking
out
to
of
the
our-
most elite, and then I'm also talking to the poorest.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. You're trying to convince the most elite, the people who breathe in the most golden air to care about the people who suck up fucking exhaust fumes from diesels sitting in front of their car. You want them to care for them?
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
Well, here's how you get them. By the balls, right? And where are their balls is in re-elections, right? How are these people going to be re-elected if we keep fucking up with their
Poor
fucking mess?
people?
Bro.
Poor people generally can't vote. Felonies, don't have time
That's
off
another
work.
issue. That's a fucking other issue that I'll talk about later. But yeah, you get them by the balls. You get them by accountability.
By re-election. So
yeah, these people are not going to be reelected. Listen, every single fucking day we'll go and be like, hey,
who's gonna replace him, Peter? It's gonna be another guy with the same.
There's other
suit.
amazing people, and then
different
and then
suit,
we're
different
spending
dress,
and we're
different person.
no,
It's
we're
all
spending
the
money.
same, Peter.
No, you're going to spend money. I'm going to spend